PPW. As if we need an introduction. Punk Rock All-Stars. Sean Cannon, Drake Carter. And we are here for one simple reason. To win the PPW Tag Team Championships.
And we will win them. We will win them by any means necessary.
You're on our clock now. Tick-tock.
Here we go, Luca Brasi getting tied up like a pretzel here. It's my kid.
Well, Drake Carter taking on Luca Brasi here. And doing a fine job of it, by the way, EJ. And a little slap. Just to make sure Luca Brasi is awake, EJ.
You know, you don't see wrestlers that look like the Punk Rock All-Stars too often.
Well, one look for one person, that's about it. You don't see them, and thank goodness you don't see a lot of these people like this walking the streets. Maybe in Hazleton, I've seen a couple, especially with that haircut.
Well, back in the day outside the Strand of McAdoo, there's no telling what you would see out there at a punk rock show.
Well, I visited the Strand in McAdoo, and I can say it not during a punk rock show, but I can say that you're probably right.
It's probably a crappy ECPW show.
There's a Phil Bravado signature in the back, right by Gorilla. If you check top right, EJ, I bet you're not on that list, are you? You know why? Because you're not good enough to be on that list. Back to the action. South Philly's finest taking control of the action. EJ, is there a better team that does better tag team combination moves than South Philly?
I can't think of one. You know, every move they make, it's like poetry in motion. They're so in sync, well trained, well practiced. I mean, these guys have been friends since they were little paisans.
Conway throwing Brasi through the ropes onto the Punk Rock All-Stars, and now South Philly in complete control of this match. Sean Cannon gets thrown into the ring, and right to Jimmy Conway.
Pulling him by the spikes there, it looks like.
Well, hey, it's not legal, but it works.
Headlocks. Tag Brasi.
South Philly's finest, as we were just alluding to earlier, using the tag team moves. Conway in with a fury.
This snap suplex, Brasi.
And Sean Cannon just continuously gets attacked every 0.2 of a second from South Philly's finest. You're not going to win a lot of matches like that, EJ. You know something about 210. Well, we can't say that here.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bravano. Let's you focus on the match here.
I'm focused on your little get up here tonight.
This is a
what'd you run over to put around your neck? What's this?
That's his very fine mink.
Yeah, mink.
I hunted it myself.
Fisher cat, something like that. Back to the match. Sean Cannon still in the ring, EJ. Still in trouble. And You know, I hate to beat a dead horse, but South Philly's finest again using tag team maneuvering. They're cutting off the ring perfectly. Luca Brasi will get into that ring before Jimmy Conway gets tired. It's something, there it is. There's something that about this South Philly's finest, boys, that you got to bring your A game.
You don't get to be 4-time champions by accident. That's no accident, Phil Bravado. They know what they're doing in there. Here's a cover from Brasi. 2.
Well, Brasi's going to complain about that count, and I think he should.
Yeah, like I said, Eddie Pell sometimes, referee Eddie Pell sometimes has to think about, what comes after 2.
Holbert's had that problem, too. But then we're left with Jeff Carden, and that's nobody's business. That's not good for anything. Cannon comes into attack as Brasi smartly knocked his partner off the ring. But Cannon's still in there. He's got to get out of there, EJ, if they want to take control of this match.
Brasi holds on. Big back elbow. Look at that. Brought down with the leg sweep. Brasi's head is under the apron.
Conway is losing his mind on the other side of the ring. Cannot believe the injustice that's happening to Luca Brasi at this second.
Oh, man.
Those ropes are wire.
That rope is just metal wire, Phil Bravado. That's unforgiving. I put those up, let me tell you. That's not a hose. That's not a garden hose, folks. That's metal wire wrapped with tape.
You put them on there?
Absolutely.
This is like the 6th match. They're still on? Sean Cannon running his mouth across the ring to Jimmy Conway. Maybe sign of things to come, EJ. Meanwhile, in the ring, Brasi almost getting pinned. Eddie
Look
Pell.
at the look on Brasi's face. Just excruciating pain. There's not much you can take of that before your will just gives out.
Look at the eyes of Jimmy Conway on the other side. Focused extremely on his partner's well-being. He knows that he's got to get into the ring and assert himself in this match in order for South Philly to keep them titles.
Absolutely. Another tag in by the Punk Rock All-Stars here. I was just in South Philly a couple days ago. Got a cheesesteak.
Oh, I'm jealous.
It was a good time.
Used to live in South Philly, and let me tell you, I see these boys walking around. I go down the other block. Both of these teams.
You could see Luca Brasi, Jimmy Conway, you could see them lurking around the Italian market down there, always up to no good. Who knows what they're up to. You order wrong at Pat's and you'll get a broken kneecap here.
Next, get out of line.
You're not like whiz-wit, you're not quick with it.
Dude, you got to know the whiz-wit. You have to. I tell my friends this. They go up there, you got cheesesteaks? They're like, yes, idiot. Next.
Yeah.
They got a line.
But anyway, look at this. Beautiful maneuver from the Punk Rock All-Stars. Into the front face lock on Luca Brasi.
Yeah, Brasi's got to get out of there. Jimmy Conway's John with Sean Cannon on the other side. They've been doing that for the last 3 or 4 minutes. I cannot wait for both of these guys to end up in the ring at the same time.
This is bad blood.
Well, these two teams have a history. And a PPW history at that, dating back a couple of years ago where South Philly beat the Punk Rock All-Stars. The All-Stars
guys are no strangers. Indie wrestling's a small world. They know each other, Phil Bravado.
Absolutely.
Two of the premier tag teams on the East Coast. They've met.
Absolutely. Two of them. Both teams premier tag teams, yes. Well, Conway's going to jaw at anybody that wants to listen. He's now yelling at referee Eddie Pell. Cannon hits Conway, and Conway's already losing his mind. There he comes. Jimmy Conway in the ring. And now the Punk Rock All-Stars with Eddie Pell's back to Luca Brasi. Brasi's getting stomped and now choked. Sean Cannon looks down at Luca Brasi almost to ask, what do I have to do to put you away?
Absolutely.
And we've seen this, EJ. I mean, Brasi's got the heart of the team. It's all Conway. Conway with his size, with his agile and just bulkiness, adding to the physicality of the match. Brasi's the heart of the team. And Brazzi's not going to give up that easy.
Absolutely not. Look at this, trying to will his way back up to the vertical base. The quickness, he gets it. Desperation move. Went to the wrong corner there. He almost tagged in the wrong teammate there.
Well, he don't know where he is. He has no idea. He's been flipped and circled and maneuvered all over this ring. He probably doesn't know which way's up anymore.
Look, it wasn't enough to get the tag. We may now have new PPW tag team champions here if Luca Brazzi doesn't change his strategy here.
EJ, you're absolutely right. You can feel the momentum slipping away from South Philly. Usually by this time, South Philly's got it well in hand. Everything's going according to plan. It's on autopilot right now. As you can see the look on Conway's face, they are in trouble.
He knows it too. He's been around too long to know that this isn't a good situation. Bravado.
Sean Cannon just going to resort to choking out Luca Brazzi now. And you know what? It's not technical, and I say it all the time, but it's going to work. It's going to cut off that extra amount of air supply that Luca Brazzi has for South Philly's finest. And that might be the last amount of air supply. That air supply, shall I say, might be their chances slipping away.
Look at that! Brazzi rolls through, tag to Jimmy Conway. Ducks brings down both members of the Punk Rock All-Stars. Big kick, another one. Roundhouse kicks all around. Another side Russian leg sweep. Conway is on fire here. With the roll-up, no, manages to kick out.
We see this a lot from Jimmy Conway. When he gets on a roll, he's almost unstoppable. We'll have to see. Luca Brazzi's up again, yelling for Conway.
Here we go, patting it, tag team. He caught him though. Look at, they foiled South Philly's patting it tag team style here.
Oh, and he runs right into his partner thanks to Luca Brazzi sliding off his shoulder. And now Conway gonna flip his partner over. Both of them making the tag.
And they retain. Very impressive showing.
South Philly's finest, proving yet again, EJ, why they are the best tag team in PPW history, why they are four-time PPW tag team champions.
And this is off subject. Did Louis Anderson just announce a winner of this match? Who was that on that mic? That was a Paul Poe.